Hello, welcome to a Netflix series review, Gomorrah. I believe this series is at least 2 seasons if you are in Italy watching it, maybe even waiting for season 3. But for us in the US with Netflix, we get season 1. And what a season it was! I did not know anything about this series when it popped up on my screen. I just turn it on and give it a shot. As in many Netflix show, I give it a shot without even reading the synopsis of what it's about. I had no idea it's a crime family drama, mafia, gangster. I knew nothing. But after the first 30 minutes, I was hooked. So that's a high mark for me. I give this series an 8 out of 10. So if you have not seen the series, stop this video right now and go check it out yourself, and then come back and let me know what you think of this series. I'm not familiar with any of the actors in this series. That's one of the best things about watching a foreign series. You get exposed to different talents, you get exposed to different backdrops, different sceneries, things that I normally don't see or have never seen. So it's a great thing to see things, scenes, cities of Italy that I have never seen in any other movies or TV series. The acting is solid. The story is solid. It's when it comes to crime family drama, most of us, for me for sure, I have seen enough that very little can surprise me. It's the evolution of the character that's what makes the show interesting. Of course, Jenny, the son of the crime family, and Chiro, the young rising star that want a bigger role in the family. Those two, I think, are the star. Well, they are the star of the show, and I think both actors did a wonderful job. I think the writing, for the most part, was very well done for those two characters, as well as other characters. Salvatore Conte. I'm sure I'm gonna butcher up all the names, so if you're Italian, pardon me. I watched the show with the subtitle. I think everything, the way how the show did not surprise me. What happened to many of the characters did not surprise me. I wish there was things in the show that I wish they did a better job. But overall, I think the show pacing was very well done. There was never an episode where I got bored. When Jenny went away to South America and came back a changed person, Jenny, the son of the crime family, was overweight, spoiled, not well trained, not seasoned in the first few episodes. And then when he came back from his trip, he was a changed man. He became a man with a mohawk, lost some weight, tougher, meaner, became a person that's capable of taking over the family business because he's ruthless enough. That was, the character evolve was great. I just wish they showed some flashback of what happened in South America that changed him, instead of him disappearing for a few episodes and then came back a changed person. So that one of my minor gripes is that I wish they gave us a little bit of what happened to him, what kind of psychological torture that he had to go through or went through in order to become what he was. The only other minor gripes I had is, for the most part, the action for this series is very real, very believable. The only part that I cringe here and there was how the head of the family whether it's the mother or the head of the other family, Salvatore Conte, for who they are, they travel very laxy-daisy. There's not an entourage of bodyguards. Conte travel in a car, like a not a fancy car, just a car with a driver, a young driver, and then and that driver is probably one of the few scenes that I didn't like was the death of his brother when the younger brother accidentally killed one of the bad guy, and then the older brother, the driver, felt that he has no choice but had to kill the big boss in his bed. When that failed, it was not a surprise to me that the big boss said all the right thing in order to get to the younger brother, and then kill what he killed the younger brother and missed the older brother. I thought that whole thing was poorly done, because if his intention was to kill both brothers, why not wait for the younger brother to get inside the car and shoot them both? Be done. So that was only one of the few scenes that I had a problem. It was just like the way the scene developed, where he went outside, give the younger brother a hug, shot him in the head, and then attempt to shoot the younger brother, the driver, in the car 20 feet away and miss. But then again, who say that the crime lord is a smart guy, right? But like I said, overall, there's very few little things to grasp about. I was not duped at all that the father was faking his mental illness. I can see that a mile away. Like I said, for me, very little that happened in the show, in the series, the first season, surprised me. But that does not mean that it was not a well done show. I enjoyed the series, the first season. So that's it. Let me know what you think. But for me, high mark for GOMORRAH. I just cannot get the name right. But anyhow, I can't wait to see season 2, and I hope we get to see season 2, because the ending of the season, that's my last gripe, was if you are Shiro, would you just not tap him in the head to make sure that he's dead? Like I said, there's a few things here and there that I'm just like, it could have been done better. Okay, if the show intention was to bring Jenny back, maybe the shootout should have been done differently, where he was badly injured and fell down somewhere where Shiro couldn't get to him to finish him off. That would have been more believable than have a shootout happen the way it did, and then Shiro just walk away, leaving him on the ground, not knowing for sure if he's dead or not. Okay, so that's one of the few other minor quip. That's it for this review. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.